Hey, if you like my content on YouTube, you should check me out on Twitch. I do a lot of stuff there at twitch.tv/RedFoxComms. That's twitch.tv/RedFoxComms. Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Red Fox Commentaries. Today we're going to be diving back into some drama that I discussed last week that has developed and evolved into something that I never saw coming. You know, I mentioned in past videos how the reason why I love YouTube drama is because it's so unpredictable, like crazy stuff. The smallest stories that you think nothing of can turn into the biggest dramas of that year. And while I wouldn't classify this drama as the biggest drama, it certainly becomes something far more interesting than what we discussed in the last video. Because just to catch you up to speed, basically in the last video, PewDiePie made a video testing out the eye tracker application, which basically is a computer app that tells you where your eyes are, and he watched some Twitch streamers and called them the most offensive word in the English dictionary. Thot. Obviously I'm being sarcastic, but one of these Twitch streamers didn't take too kindly to this very memeable, non-serious word, and decided to threaten to copy strike PewDiePie. No, not copyright strike, copy strike.
Seriously? He just said that? I'm gonna copy strike this guy.
Because she's so ignorant about how YouTube works, she doesn't even know the correct terminology. But that was really the end of the story. PewDiePie said a joke, the Twitch streamer took the joke personally, threatened to copyright strike. That's it. Well, now the situation has taken a much more interesting turn. You see, PewDiePie's fanbase didn't take kindly to Alinity's slip-up. PewDiePie's fanbase went in to investigate who in fact she is, some of her background, and they found this very interesting clip.
The reason I reacted the way I did is because frankly I am so frustrated and tired of the rampant sexism in online communities.
So I went to medical school in Colombia, and you don't want to be a doctor in Colombia. It sucks. Like, you don't make any money, you work a lot. So I was like, no, hell no. So I married a Canadian, and I came to Canada. And then I divorced him. And here we are.
Now obviously you can see that this clip, she's drunk, she's exaggerating a story, and even if everything she said in that story was true, that's not necessarily a crime. All she says is that she divorced the guy. It could have been a legitimate marriage, and then she divorced him. But no one was quite sure if this clip was evidence of Alinity breaking the law, and so a bunch of PewDiePie fans went to report her video. PewDiePie even quote tweeted the video on his Twitter and posted another meme. I guess threatening to copyright strike PewDiePie's video didn't go over as well as you thought, so you decided to revert to SJW debate tactics to try to win over the PewDiePie fans. Well, let me tell you something. Using SJW debate tactics against PewDiePie fans is quite possibly one of the worst ideas ever. What she should have done is she should have went along with the joke and roasted him back, but instead she goes to SJW tactics and attempts to blame PewDiePie for the situation and pulls the woman card. So let's go over Alinity's response to the situation and really look into whether or not she's worth showing any pity for, or if she's just a spoiled brat on Twitch.
I'm pretty sure you guys are all aware of what's been going on with PewDiePie. His entire community has decided to cyberbully me. It didn't really bother me too much. Like, I understand they're just kids and they just hate me and they're just being mean and saying mean things. And I think that I mean, it hurts, but I was okay with that.
Yeah, so PewDiePie's fans were harassing me, but I didn't really care, but it kind of hurt, and I didn't care. Wow, you sound so incredibly stupid. I want to point out the fact that you classify all of PewDiePie's fans as young and 9-year-olds, as if to delegitimize PewDiePie's whole entire point, as if that really matters. Yeah, it's no secret most people watching YouTube videos are kids, but what difference does it make? I'd like to ask, who's your audience again? because they're almost certainly almost 100% kids as well, like that even means anything. Like, what's the point of bringing up their age? It's not going to make your case look any stronger. You're just assuming information that doesn't even have anything to do with your main case. Like, what's the point?
Him retweeting this tweet that basically calls for me that I did fraud caused a lot of people, all his little community, his little 9-year-olds that I've been blocking on Instagram. And I'm telling you guys, these are like 9-year-olds. Like, they're very young children. And now they're all falsely reporting me to the Canadian government. Now that's illegal. Okay? You can't do that. Get past the whole, like, yes, immigration fraud and the whole, like, thought that he's been calling me and stuff. And just maybe call a little bit attention about what he's doing.
It is by no means illegal to report you to the Canadian government. If people are suspecting that you committed a crime, then it's not only legal for them to bring that attention to the government, but it's also a moral responsibility. Now, I think in this particular instance, it was a bit far, but it's not illegal. I mean, don't classify things that they aren't. It's not illegal.
And I'm being told that I am not the first person that he's done this to.
You're being told this isn't the first person that he's done this to? So, could you please name off the other people that he's done? Because I don't think he's done this to anyone, unless you're talking about criticizing, which, yeah, PewDiePie's criticized a lot of people. So is everyone else. Get over it.
He shouldn't be allowed to do this. And I don't know how this hasn't been stopped earlier on. I don't think it's okay to allow your community to bully somebody in the way that I've been bullied in this past, I don't know, it's been over a week now. I think that we need to do something about this before this escalates any further. These numbers matter because these kids are doing some things that are just evil. Like, it's just evil. Some of the things they're saying and some of the things they're doing, they're evil.
All right, calm down. Get off your moral grandstanding here, and let's break down the facts. You're saying that what these kids are doing is evil, they're bullying, and we need to do something to stop it. Because PewDiePie criticizing has anything to do with it. Oh, we need to stop bullying. Yeah. Like you care about bullying. You're just using this to garner the attention of leftist media so that they can go after PewDiePie again. Because don't get me wrong, all of the mainstream media is going to look at this situation and be like, oh, we have an opportunity to attack PewDiePie again. Pretty soon we're going to see articles like, PewDiePie, biggest YouTuber, promotes bullying or something, you know, to try to delegitimize PewDiePie again like they tried to do when he made SJW jokes. Now, I should clarify that this is just my interpretation of events. Maybe she isn't doing this, but I don't really see what reason she'd have to bring up the whole we need to stop bullying campaign other than to damage PewDiePie in this way. Regardless of the situation, we can see that Alinity failed in this entire drama. She tried to blow it off by saying, oh, I'm going to copy strike him, angering every single YouTuber who's dealt with mishandling of the YouTube copyright system ever and their fan base. And then when that blew up in her face, she then reverted to SJW talking points. Well, guess what? That ain't going to work either, especially for a YouTuber like PewDiePie's audience, who are all Nazis anyway. Obvious joke, by the way. I mean, I feel like I shouldn't even have to clarify that, but I mean, in this climate. Anyway, guys, that's all I have to say on the matter today. If you enjoyed the video, you know what button to press. If you're new around here, subscribe. Check me out on Twitch. My name is AugieRFC, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Stuck inside a rat race. Rat race. Fuck. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up again. Inside this rat race.